Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I know that I didn't do a September favorites video, so I wanted to combine the both. I want to do September and October favorites. If you guys didn't know, I was actually on a no buy for October. I know it was really hard, especially with all these releases. So a lot of the items that were my favorites necessarily weren't new items, but then I've just been using them constantly, and there's some new wish items that I wanted to give it some time and actually try it out before saying no, I didn't like it. So if you guys want to see what are my September and October favorites, please keep watching. So to start off this monthly favorites, I just wanted to first talk about the KL polish. So this is a nail polish brand by a fellow YouTuber, Kathleen Lights, and it is cruelty-free. And I've always been interested in trying it, but then I finally got around to trying it because I've noticed since like summer I've been really into nail polish. So right now I'm wearing the color Brick Sidewalk, and it's like a burnt red, so it's perfect for fall season. And I just really like this nail polish, especially the formula. I think it does last like good 3 to 5 days without chipping, depending obviously on your activities. For me, from my job, I type a lot. I'm always on the computers. I wash my hands constantly. So it all depends on that. And obviously, if you use a primer and a topper. But I really like it. I did purchase these when they had their like buy 3 for like the sale, like purchase 3 for like I think it was $20 or something. And so I really do like it. The unique thing about this nail polish is I think the brush. So the brush is significantly larger than any other nail polish. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Than what a typical nail polish brush would be, the size. So it does cover a lot of your nails. It doesn't require, I think, as much product. The only thing is if you wanted to do on like your daughter's nails, if you probably won't be able to do it. It'll probably get around a lot of their fingers because the brush is obviously bigger in diameter. The only thing is, I think like for this color, this one, Brick Sidewalk, you only need 1 coat. I also do have the shade in Zoe, which is supposed to be their mauve shade. This one requires 2 coats for it to actually be very opaque and so that you won't see through your nail polish. But so far, I really do like it and I really love this. So moving on to the next monthly favorite is this Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade 100 Molten Gold. And I just love this highlighter. So it's definitely like a gold sheen, like what the name says. What I like about this is that the formula, it's just so creamy. And for a drugstore, it's just so good. For my next product, it is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise in the shade Black. I know that this has also been circulating around Instagram and YouTube and all the social medias, but I really do like this mascara, and this is why. First of all, it's very affordable. It's a drugstore mascara, and it doesn't flake even after hours of wearing it. It's very comfortable. I do have it on today, and what I also like about it is that it doesn't clump up my lashes. Sometimes when you keep layering and layering mascara, it tends to clump. For my next monthly favorites, it is this Maybelline Fit Me in the Dewy and Smooth Liquid Foundation. If you're wondering, I am in the shade 220 Natural Beige. What I like about this foundation is that it is full coverage. It lasts throughout the entire day. They also carry a matte and a dewy version. Obviously, I'm on the drier side, so I like the dewy version. My dry patches never come through. It never attaches to it. This foundation holds up pretty well throughout the entire day, and I never see it starting to crack around my nose or my fine lines. I just think this is overall a really good foundation. If you haven't tried it, I definitely think you should give it a try if you want a pretty medium to full coverage foundation and you just don't want to pay that, higher end. So for my next monthly favorites for the month of September and October, I've constantly been reaching for the Jaclyn Hill collab with Morphe palette. If you guys didn't already see my first impression and review video, I'll link it below. But just to let you guys know, when I originally purchased it, which was the launch date on the Morphe website, I didn't receive the name card slip, and I actually contacted their customer support and they did send it to me. So if you are one of those like myself that didn't receive it, you can always contact their customer support if having the names is important for you. I just really like this palette because, first of all, it gives you such an array of looks that you can create. You can create some neutral everyday looks, some warm, obviously fall, autumn looks, and there's just some purple and blues and teal shades down here. Obviously, if you like cool tone eyeshadows and cool tone palettes, this is probably not going to be for you. But if you are somebody who likes some neutral looks and some warm looks, I think that you'll definitely like this. I think that, like I mentioned in my first impressions and review, it is a little bit better than their Morphe's original 350s and the 35 palettes. I love the mattes in here particularly. They're just so easy to blend. They're not too pigmented where you're going to have a really hard time blending it out. I think they are perfect. I really do like this. I think the more I use it, the more I do like it. And also, if you didn't already know, Ulta is now carrying Morphe products. So you can purchase this palette online or in select stores. So in case you don't want to wait the week or week and a half the long and pay for the shipping from Morphe, you can also purchase it from Ulta. And the good thing about that is you can easily just, if you don't like it or something's wrong with it, you can take it in. And lastly, for my last monthly favorites, it is this Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, which is a primer and a moisturizer in one. When I first got this product, which was probably back in August, almost 2 months ago already, I wasn't really sure if I really liked this. So I had to actually give this a try. So every single time I had put on foundation, I put this primerizer on. And let me tell you guys, I don't really know if it's actually doing anything for the primer side, because I don't know if it's prolonging my makeup wear, my foundation, because I feel like I never really have a problem with that. But for the moisturizer side, I can say that it's definitely doing something for me. I can tell because I have dry skin. And even when I use this with a matte finish foundation, like the Fenty Beauty one, I don't feel that the foundation's any drier than that it's making my skin uncomfortable. So I really like this. I've been using it for 2 months and I barely made a dent in it. So if you are wondering, yes, this is kind of expensive. It's in the $40 range. So if you're looking for like a good primerizer or a moisturizer, then if you're still thinking about this, I would definitely give it a try, especially if you are on the drier side. Alright guys, so that was all of my monthly favorites for the month of September and October. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.